the 2022 Allegro Dance Theater Musical Theater Camp with selections of Disney's The Little Mermaid. I'm Carol Zagard, the director of Allegro Dance Theater, along with our musical director, Carol Pichetto. We would like to start our program tonight with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner and our state song, My O Kentucky Home. Please stand if you are able and feel free to sing along. Pichetto and I have had a great time with your campers this week. We think we gave them a little taste of what musical theater is all about and how fun it can be, but how much work has to actually go in to get to that fun. We would now like to feature some of our current musical theater students in a piece that we did for our Aladdin. We did 12 performances of Aladdin. Here is Friend Like Me from Aladdin. We had 3 different genies throughout the run of that show, so we let all 3 of them get to be their genie tonight.
power in your corner now. Study ammunition in your camp. You got some punch, pizzazz, got who and how. See all you got here is what the wind. And I'll say, Mr. Lancer, what will your pleasure be? When you take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. We pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the show. Say what you wish, it's your tradition. I will live a more life with love. Your friends do this, and your friends do that.
The musical theater classes at Allegro are divided into two classes, a younger class that meets on Monday and an older class that meets on Wednesday. Each class is made up of 45 minutes of music with Carol with a K, Carol Pachetto, and then 45 minutes of choreography or staging with me. The first semester is spent learning a Christmas show that will be performed here the weekend prior to Thanksgiving, and then we also do a spring show. We do the auditions then in November. We may do them a little earlier this coming year. This year, our spring show is going to be the new Singing in the Rain Junior. Something different. So we need all our tappers. Tap, tap, tap. After we finish the spring show, we go right into learning a recital show that we do Memorial Day weekend. This is a high commitment class, and I will repeat that again. It is a high commitment class. I do expect them to be there. There are parades, extra performances outside of the class, as well as Saturday rehearsals for the spring show. However, the group of performers are very tight as friends, and we strongly encourage mentoring with the Wednesday class to the Monday class. I'm hoping that our campers are ready now for the summer camp version of Disney's selections from The Little Mermaid. Please enjoy this extravaganza.
sail of the bottomless blue. We may sail to the starboard heave-ho. Red sailors beware, 'cause the big guns are brewing mysterious fathoms below.
Heave-ho!
Sing you a song of the king of the sea. We sail to the starboard heave-ho.
The ruler of all of the oceans and seas, in mysterious fathoms below.
Fathoms below, below. From western we go. Their tribesmen sing in his mer people sing in mysterious
Fathoms below.
mysterious fathoms below.
Isn't it perfection, Grimsby? Out on the open sea, surrounded by nothing but water.
Oh yes, it's simply delightful.
What is that? Do you hear something?
My lord, please, enough seafaring. This talk of mer people and the king of the sea is nautical nonsense.
There it is again. Straight ahead.
Your Majesty, you must return to court to take up your father's crown.
That's not the life for me, Grimsby. Now, follow that voice to the ends of the earth if we have to. Now, suppose I don't want to be king.
I swore an oath to your father on his deathbed that I turn you from a rouseabout into a royal and have you married by your birthday, which is now in 3 days.
Have you ever tried to take a princess sailing? It's a joke. Their dresses get caught in the rigging, and most of them can't even swim.
You know there's much more to a woman than her flutter kick. Our kingdom needs a queen.
Where am I going to find her, Grimsby? A girl as carefree and alive as the sea itself? Where?
I'm talking about Ariel. That's who.
What about her? She sure is acting fishy lately.
I'll say, swimming in circles, chasing her tail. She sure has to pose up in everything. Ariel's working my blaster, acting like a big fish in a small pond.
Always swimming upstream and everybody else swimming down.
If you ask me, because she's a Pisces.
She's dizzy and she's dreamy. Her hands are fit to foam.
Her eyes have gone all gleamy.
It's like there's no one home. She floats away the days, moping on the coastal shelf. Is she ill or insane? Is it water on the brain? What has got her bothered so?
It's the bends, it's the flu.
Gosh, I wish we had a clue. Oh wait, oh dear, good grief. It's clear she's in love. She's in love. Pounding hearts, ringing bells. Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shells. She's in love. She's in love. Bad girls don't stand or not. Lord above. Got to be. She's in love. 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 Wait to see your mistake, your mistakes. Look at those moonbeams in her wake. Obvious what they must be symptoms of. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Yeah, yeah.
Ariel, darling!
I shouldn't be here. Mother died because of you.
No, what happened to your mother was a terrible, unfortunate accident. Poor soul.
An accident?
Of course! I did my very best to save her.
You did? But my father told me...
The ocean wasn't big enough for your father and I, so he banished me here. And now he's driven you away too.
He doesn't understand me.
Oh, but I do, darling. We're very alike, you and I. Gals with ambition. Now, tell me absolutely everything.
I'm in love with someone, a human.
Yes, a prince. Quite the catch. Well, the only way to get what you want is to become a human yourself.
Can you do that?
My dear, sweet child. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself.
There you are. Just look, Flounder. The sun, the sand. Isn't it the most beautiful place you've ever seen?
I don't know, Ariel. I'm not sure we ought to be up here.
Don't be such a guppy.
A guppy? I'm as brave as you are. I'm not afraid of anything.
What about sharks?
Sharks? Where?
Oh, Flounder, you really are a guppy. You'll never guess what I found today. Look, have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
Wow, cool. But what is it?
I don't know, but I bet Scuttle will. Come on, I'll race you.
Hey, wait for me.
I just wish I could make my father understand. I just don't see how a world that's so wonderful could be so bad. Look at the stuff,
Isn't it neat?
wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
Wouldn't you think she's the girl?
The girl who has everything. Look at this trove,
Treasures untold.
how many wonders can one cavern hold?
Looking around here, you think.
Sure, I've got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
She's got who's its and what's its galore.
You want thingamabobs,
She's got 20.
but who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them?
Feet.
Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down those, what's that word again?
Streets.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore of above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Now, Ariel, how you doing, kid?
Scuttle, look what we found.
More human stuff, eh? Let me see. Wow, this is special. This is very, very unusual.
Well, what? What is it?
It's a dinglehopper.
A dinglehopper?
Oh, these babies are fantabulous. Absolutely indispensary. When it comes to dinglehoppers, I'm a regular encyclopedia. Say that you want to have a hairdo, like the folds up there do that flop their wigs. Flop their wigs? Flop. Ah! Well, you look absolutely dandy if you use one of these handy little thingamajigs.
Thingamabobs.
Jig. Bob. Ah! Pick Pick up the dingle hopper just like so. Twirl it the way I'm twirling it now. Give it a little yank, and there you go. You're what they call the dog's meow.
Wonderful stuff.
Human stuff. Can't get enough.
Of human stuff because we are the authority. No need for us to bluff because we're great at explanating human stuff. What's that?
A snarfblat.
Wow.
And then they'd invented snarfblats just by chance. And suddenly life was la-di-da. Snarfblats are what you use to make folks dance. Give it a blow, and voila!
Wonderful stuff.
Human stuff. If you're a buff.
Of human stuff.
Completely A-O-J. It sounds absurd, but take my word.
That's
what
humans
humans
say.
Take it from a gull who knows. Now look at me, you see this face. In terms of beauty, I'm a basket case. And as for style and savoir-faire, well, I guess there ain't a whole lot there yet. Although perhaps it makes no sense. I strut my step with lots of confidence. So I lack an awful lot. There is one thing
I got positivity. I got positivity. It gives me the zam and the zow and the yaddle-addle-addle. That's why I walk with a wiggle in my waddle. Cause once you've heard that word, there ain't nothing you can't do. So go get some positivity. You can bet on positricity. And just let that positivity positively work for you. Tell me, child, you got trouble on your mind?
Sebastian.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If your poor father knew about this place, he'd...
You're not gonna tell him, are you? Oh, please, Sebastian, he'd never understand.
Ariel, down here is your home. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, well that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you, what more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter, take it from me. Out on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away. Darling, devoting full time for floating under the sea. Under the sea, under the sea. Where the stars went, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot to send. We got a hot crustacean then. Each little snail here know how to jam here under the sea. Under the sea. That's why it's hotter under the water. Now we're down in the muck here under the sea. Under the sea. it's better now. It's music to me. After they got a lot of sand, we got a hot crustacean band. It's you knock you down and on out to the sea. That's what I'll say, I know how to cheer under the sea. It's so bright, I know how to go. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we unlock here down and unlock here under the sea.
The performance tonight is being recorded by Hardin County TV and is available for purchase if you are interested. You may order a copy when you pick up your camper tonight. Throughout this week, George Pichetto has come and has been taking photos of the campers as they rehearsed for our show. We have put some of those pictures together in a PowerPoint presentation and put it with some music from The Little Mermaid. Here are your campers. For those of you that are performing at Kentucky Shakespeare tomorrow evening, we need to plan to arrive to be there by 6. We will do a spacing rehearsal, A Friend Like Me and Little Mermaid from 6:15 to 6:45, and then we start at 7:15. Because there is a 70% chance of rain, I have your text number, so they are to make a decision by 3 o'clock tomorrow. If you haven't heard from me, then we're going with it. Once again, the management at Central Park does ask that you do not sit in the first 5 rows. Leave those open for those that are going to stay for the performance of 12th night. I don't see a lot of these kids staying for 12th night, but campers will need to have their camp t-shirts, their shorts, and their tennis shoes. They will need to bring their fish hat and their fish, their inflatable fish. And there will be food trucks there if you get hungry and probably want coffee because it's going to be cold. Also, we want you to know that the Youth Theater of Hardin County will be presenting the full Broadway version of The Little Mermaid this summer here at the PAC, complete with an orchestra. That will be on July 8 and 9 at 7 o'clock, Sunday, July the 10th at 3, July the 15th at 7, July the 16th at 2 and 7, and if you are an alumni of the Youth Theater of Hardin County, we are celebrating our 50th anniversary, so we would like for you to come to either performance on July the 16th. We'd like to honor you, and then on July the 17th at 3 o'clock. So that is the full Little Mermaid. Now we would like to honor each of our campers with a graduation certificate and a small memento of this camp. If you would please hold your applause until all of the campers have received his or her certificate. We will allow time for photos with the whole group across the front and then in their lines. We will dismiss the campers down the A14, the same door that you dropped them off, and you can congratulate your camper right there on the side of the building. So we would like to start with Gianna Barreto. Right, there we go. Cannon Blunt. Riley Jo Brinkley. Mackenzie Daniels. Avery Ditto. Riley French. Let you get caught up here. It's hard to move fast when you're a mermaid. Emily Hill. Madeline Hinkle. Madeline Knapp. Mackenzie Lewis. Rosalie Lockwood. Lily Mattingly. Sydney Millard. Layla Murdoch, who had been taking with us and then moved to Nashville, and she planned her summer so that she could come back, be with her grandparents, and then get to take this camp. Braylon Reed. Jeffrey Renault. Caitlin Renault. Darcy Skillman. Kendall Skillman Hall. Luna Taylor. Molly Wilcox. Naomi Williams. Eli Yates. Harper Yates. Here are our 2022 Allegro Dance Theater campers. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to have the time with your children to help them grow in the arts. Hopefully, we'll see some of them in the fall. If you have any questions, please call us.